Hello everybody, welcome once again to my stream. My name as always is Technomagus, and we are now on day 3 of Breath of Fire 2. When we last left off, Ray fell down a well. He got attacked by giant insect monsters. Then we fought a big water bug thing. Then we started rescuing villagers. Then we left the well because we don't like Ray because he's a tool of the church and we went grinding. And we gained a great many levels. Well, 2 or 3. But now we have to go and rescue Ray. He's not going to be better. This can't possibly come back to bite us in the ass later. So we already cleared out the left side of the tunnels. Let's go ahead and clear out the right side. And here we go again with the face huggers. Again, attack the Tyrol or face hugger and not the villager. And this way you rescue the villager underneath. Rescuing all the villagers gets you, basically the number of villagers you rescue determines what kind of reward you get when all is said and done. There are 6 villagers total. We rescued 3 of them last week, and so we'll rescue the remaining ones this week. You technically don't actually have to rescue any of them, but Alright, yet another facehugger. By the way, the villager is the default attack, so if you just auto-attack, you will kill the villager. So you gotta be careful about that. Alright, so that should be all 6 villagers. Let me just, there's one more cave to check, which I think is just an ambush. Yep. We don't need to fight that guy. Alright, so now that we have rescued all the villagers, let's go talk to Ray and... Yep. And we all drowned. See, he's not bitter at all from being left there for days on end. And now we have Ray as a temporary guest member in our party. He doesn't actually join fighting, so we need to go back to the ruins now. Alright, so off we go back to Windia. Now, of course, we can't take the shortcut through Windia to get back to the other side of the world, so we'll have to take a different route. And this is why we have Sten in the party. Alright, so back up and around the mountains. Alright, so instead of going into Windia proper, a little ways south, you'll see these 2 little poles. So we need to get Sten to the front of the party, and his field action is to stretch his long monkey arms and pull us across. And now that we are on the other side, we can head back home. Eventually, once we stop getting into an unusually large number of random encounters. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Fortunately, we're almost back. We need to cross the lake, and then go back through the mountain pass. I'm not even dealing with the small fry. It's not worth it. It's still not worth it. Alright, now that we are back at the ruins... Hey, look! It's all repaired! Oh, shut up, Ray. Just don't break anything, Lynn. So for recovering all 6 villagers from the well, we get Raised Egg, also known as Renew in the original translation. If we had killed one of the villagers, or did not rescue all of them, we would only be getting Cure 2 instead. Each of the floors are, it's 3 floors of 3 rooms each, and Ren should be in one of these rooms. By the way, spoiler alert, each character gets a room. The characters who are not in your party will be in the in their room just chatting. The characters in your party will be in the lobby downstairs. Every time you enter the main hideout, all the characters in your party other than Ryu will go to the lobby. Alright, so there's nobody else here, so let's go have a chat with Bo real quick. Or rather, Bosch. Screw you, Ray. Alright, so teaching it to Bo and Rand is actually useless because those two learn the spell naturally anyway. Yes, we have decided. Basically, the characters you really want to give it to either Nina, Sten, or Lyn. Giving it to Lyn is really stupid because this is a 10 AP spell, so she's never going to be able to cast it. Giving it to Sten is kind of a I mean, Sten's fast, but he doesn't have a high amount of AP, so can't really make that much use of it. I personally usually give it to Nina, just because she has the AP to be able to support casting the spell and can be an emergency reviver in a pinch, even though she is ridiculously slow. Giving it to Ryu is the worst idea because Ryu needs his AP for other abilities. So now Nina has the ability to revive characters. Alright. Now, since now that we have, now that Ray has left, we now have 5 party members. We can now include Rand in the party, which we will because he's falling behind a little bit in levels. And then we will bring Sten and Nina. Sten is required for this part because we need him to be able to cross over past Windia, since we can't go through the tunnels. Rand, in order to get him to start learning, or start leveling up a bit. And then Nina, just because she's a heavy hitter with her spells. Let's go ahead and save here. Now, of course, thanks to Ray's insistence on going back to the hideout, we have to walk all the way back to Captain. Yay! And I will actually be fighting battles along the way just because, being that Rand is only level 7, he kind of needs the experience. Now, because he is so significant, he's less than half the heroes, or half Ryu's level, he will be getting an extra almost, or like around 50 to 60% experience compared to what the other party members gain. So he will catch up, it's just going to take a little bit. Of course, since we keep fighting Small Fry, it's going to take a lot of it. And yes, this does mean that once we eventually get Bo back into the party, he's going to be like level 6 or 5 or 6 around a level, or around a group of level 20 or so. So yeah. But again, thanks to the catch-up feature, we will get up to speed rather quickly. This is pretty much the longest stretch of the game in terms of just blandness, because this is not the last time we're walking from Captain to the village, or to the roads. Spoiler alert. that actually reminds me. During my grinding session, I actually stopped by Windia and picked up Rand's upgraded weapon, so I might as well equip him with that. We're almost back to winning. Yay! So once again, we need to get Sten's monkey arm so that way we can cross over. We'll go ahead and stop by in Windia to grab some upgraded armor for Rand, and also take a quick nap. Okay, so apparently Rand has exactly one upgraded equipment besides the River Fist. That's awesome. Okay. Alright, back to Captain. Well, at least Nina tries. Alright, I'll take an entire round of criticals, sure. Now, since I don't have Bosch or Lin in my party, I can't actually go hunting. that will at least cut down the remaining length of the battle a bit. And into another. Okay, sure, why not? Of course, the main reason I am fighting these random battles is in order to get improved, or in order to level up Ram, because again, he is pretty far behind. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal. You have a unique sprite and probably a unique name. Let's deal with you later. Of course. Probably as soon as you move out of the way. Alright, let's go talk to the unique sprite girl. Great, she's a prostitute. Oh hey, it's that crazy old lady that we stole the ammonia from earlier. For 2 hours. Let's see, have you restocked this? No, of course not. Seems like a really bad idea. And of course you won't take the small circle, fine. And now everything's on fire, and there's a dragon. Well, so much for Granny's hut. Sure, that's no problem. Alright, well, first let's go back to Captain and reunite with the rest of the party, because guess what, we're solo. Well, thankfully, we got auto-teleported back to the ruins without having to go through ourselves, you know, considering that we don't have Sten to cross over Windia. His attitude changes once Sanemo actually opens her mouth. Alright, let's go calm him down. Alright, let's see if anybody else here. It really doesn't matter which one you pick. He'll say pretty much the same thing either way. And it doesn't affect your relationship with the characters in question. Why, Lynn, I almost think you're jealous. Alright, so, as implied by the giant dragon appearing in that burning fire as Draine's house exploded, Ryu now has obtained his first 3 dragon transformations. As you notice, they all use his entire AP. Basically what this does is, when you cast Dragon Transformation, it deals a fixed amount of damage based on the percent of AP Ryu has left. There is absolutely no reason to not ever have full AP when using Ryu's Dragon Transformations, because if you have less than full AP, the drop-off is significant. Go ahead and save here. Now, I'll explain more about Dragon Transformations in the next video. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break here. When I get back in a few minutes, we will go back to Captain and hire a carpenter. So, see you guys in a little bit.